There are um, two little kids, Ian and Taylor, who um, recently passed uh, from cancer. And throughout our filming, I was communicating with them, um, knowing that they were both terminal. What they said to me and their parents said, they're trying to hold on till this movie comes. You hear them say that, and you're like, wow. I gotta get up and go to the gym. I gotta get up and go to work. I gotta learn these lines. I gotta work on this accent. Just to experience those two little boys' anticipation of this movie. And when I found out that they yeah, it means a lot.
Thanks, Granddad. Granddad, what do you do when you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you can do?
You do what you can.
I'm feeling this. I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. This probably be hard for me. This is what inspiration could do. And sometimes we as a people, we look over this, but life, people wait and hold on for inspiration. People will push themselves to see a certain point. People will hope, people will suffer. Sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. But they will suffer to see you get to a certain space or do a certain thing. And a lot of us don't get it because we're not honest. Sorry. Some things going on. I know people who I'm gonna live a little longer. It's like he's talking about, I'm gonna live a little longer because I want to see you do this. Or I can't go until I know that this situation is gonna be okay. And some of us don't realize it, but some people are afraid to die and scared of death. And other people are afraid to leave you. And the things that they go through in hopes to see you through often get overlooked. And I had to say this. I had to learn this a long time ago. Like I used to tell a story about I got my throat cut when I was in the second grade. It was an accident. But it taught me a lesson about life. Everybody doesn't get a long life, man. Everybody doesn't get a chance to be an adult, to even pursue their dreams. Everybody doesn't get an opportunity to even try to find love or happiness or content. But they'll fight to their last breath to see you with it. And we take that for granted. There are people, kids, adults, who are holding on. Even though their family and friends know they should go, we can let you go because they know certain people can't handle it. And we overlook that. Uh, and some people just, like, can I have a moment? You know, can I have, like, that's kind of the, one of the things like with the Make a Wish Foundation, right? They give those kids opportunities to experience things that they got cheated out of. And I remember dope story by Cam Newton. He was he was at a children's hospital, and he said, I think he dressed up like Superman or something like that, and he brought an ice cream truck. He's like, when I'm here, we're gonna have a good time, and those kids deserve that. But on the other side, hmm, I remember my grandmother living long enough to see Barack Obama become president. And she said, I never thought I'd see the day. I never fathomed that this could happen. And I'm glad that I could witness it in the flesh. I'm glad I could see my grandchild or my great grandchild. And at the same time, other family members, other friends who I know would want to even see those moments that didn't get to see them, young and old. I bring up every now and then my best friend because my best friend, and my grandmother, they both my best friends. They died 2 weeks apart, and he didn't have kids, and he never saw my son. He died, and we had a conversation. Um, we had a conversation, and it was like I was talking to him. He said, "Man, what do you want?" And I said, "Listen, I just want to love him, to know him, and for him to know me." And he was like, man, that's so dope. But he but he never got to see me do that. And neither did my grandmother. Life. But the things that they held on for, man, were dope. But that happens to a lot of us. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.